Three people were born on the exact same day. Same DNA, same face, same voice. They grew up in three different cities, three different families, three different lives. None of them knew the other existed. And then, at 18 years old, they found each other by accident. It sounds like the most beautiful story you've ever heard. It isn't. Because someone already knew about all three of them. Someone had been watching for 18 years. And they never said a word. This is the true story of Bobby, Eddie, and David, and the experiment that used their lives without their permission. New York, 1980. An 18-year-old named Bobby walks into Sullivan County Community College for his first day. Within minutes, students he has never met are running toward him, hugging him, calling him Eddy. Bobby has no idea who Eddy is. Then someone shows him a photograph, and Bobby is looking at his own face on a stranger. His name is Eddy. He had been living 1 hour away his entire life. The story exploded. Newspapers, television, every major talk show in America. Two identical strangers who had lived parallel lives without ever knowing it. They shared the same laugh, the same gestures, the same taste in women, the same cigarettes. But then, a third phone call came in. Another 18-year-old had seen the newspaper story, and he was looking at his own face too. There were three of them. Bobby, Eddy, David. Identical triplets, raised in three different New York families. They appeared on every show. They opened a restaurant together. Life felt like a miracle. It wasn't. When the brothers started asking questions, the answers didn't add up. The adoption agency had told each family they were part of a study on adopted children. Technically true, but it left out one critical detail. The children they were studying were identical siblings, deliberately separated at birth. One triplet went to a blue-collar family, one to a middle-class family, one to a wealthy family. This was not coincidence. This was design. A psychiatrist named Peter Neubauer had been watching them from infancy. Researchers visited their homes, observed them, tested them, filmed them. And the families were never told the real reason why. The brothers were not children to Neubauer. They were data. "We were lab rats," Bobby said. "That's all we were." The experiment was about the oldest question in psychology. Nature versus nurture. Are you shaped more by your genes or by the family that raised you? To answer this properly, you need genetically identical people raised in different environments. And that is exactly what Neubauer had. 3 identical boys, 3 completely different households. A perfect experiment. A perfect crime. Because to run this experiment, he needed them to never find each other. He needed them to grow up believing they were alone. And so nobody told the families, nobody told the boys, nobody told anyone. For 18 years, the experiment ran in complete silence. Think about that for a moment. Every birthday, every first day of school, every relationship, every fear, every joy, all of it observed, recorded, filed. Without consent, without knowledge, without mercy. When the brothers finally got access to some of the records, what they found shook them. Despite being raised in completely different households, the similarities were staggering. Same posture, same speech patterns, same IQ scores, same phobias, same humor. Nature was winning, loudly. But nurture had left its marks too. The brother raised in the warmest, most nurturing home was the most psychologically stable. The brother raised in the strictest, coldest household struggled the most. That brother was Eddy. The same genes, the same face, the same laugh. But a different environment and a different fate. In 1995, Eddy Galland took his own life. He was 33 years old. His brothers were devastated, and they wanted answers. What had the experiment found about Eddy that no one had shared with his family? They went to Yale University, where the full records of the experiment had been deposited, and they were told the records are sealed. Until 2065, Neubauer had donated his research to Yale under one condition: that no one could access it for decades. Not the participants, not their families, not the public, not anyone. He never published the results. He never answered for what he had done. He died in 2008, taking most of the answers with him. And right now, somewhere in New York, there may be twins who have no idea the other exists, because Neubauer never told them either. This experiment answers a question you've probably asked about yourself. Are you the person you are because of your genes, or because of how you were raised? The triplets had a clear answer. They were unmistakably the same people in their bones. Same laugh, same instincts, same raw material. But the household each one grew up in decided which version of that person emerged. The genes wrote the blueprint. The environment decided what got built. And in Eddy's case, the environment won. Think about your own childhood. The warmth you received or didn't receive. The words that were said to you or weren't. All of it is still in you, right now, shaping every decision you make. 3 identical people, 3 completely different childhoods, 3 completely different outcomes. The same DNA, shaped by love, by coldness, by money, by silence. This is not just a story about an unethical experiment. It is a story about what environments do to people, especially to children. Every year of warmth or coldness leaves a mark that even identical genetics cannot erase. Bobby and David are still alive, still asking questions Yale won't answer, still living with the loss of a brother who might have survived a different childhood. And the records stay sealed until 2065, long after all of them are gone. This is the first video in a new series, Experiments That Should Never Have Happened. Next week, a psychologist built a device he named the Pit of Despair. He locked living creatures inside it, alone, in darkness, until they stopped fighting back. He was trying to understand depression. He succeeded. The cost was unforgivable. If this made you think, subscribe. New video every week. See you next time.